Hey guys, I'm Pastor Chris, and I think this is the last time that you're going to see me without my wife, Alyssa, and I want to welcome you to week 11 of 52 Major Stories of the Bible. Today we're looking at Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. Deuteronomy chapter 6 is an amazing chapter of the Bible, which we can pick out so many different topics out of, to how family ministries in the church should operate, to how families at home should spend their time serving and honoring and learning about the Lord. But it also teaches us about the primary worship of our God. In fact, we're going to spend a lot of time this week talking about just that itself, that we are to serve God as a monotheistic people, meaning that we have one God in itself. And there's going to be some challenges for us because there is a world out there that is created by God for us to enjoy. And our natural tendency, all the way back to the nation of Israel to today, is to take things that God has given us and with our enjoyment, make false gods out of them. And we all have those things in our life. For me as a child, I spent a lot of time with sports, and it took me a long time for me to pull myself away from that enjoyment, that fascination, that time with athletics, recognizing that I need to do so that way I could spend more time in my study of God's Word, spend more time with my family, sharing just what God was doing in our life. But every single one of us is going to have a struggle with that. What do we make primary in our life? What is it that we cling to? What is our default to go to for comfort? Chances are that there's a risk that could become an idol or a god in our life. See, sometimes we think of this word idol as something that could be just something that we put on a shelf and then we worship it. But that's not what the Bible's talking about with idol worship at all. Idol worship can be our time. Idol worship can be our careers. Idol worship can be our commitment to our financial situation. It can be things that are entertainment to us. But anything that comes in the way or we prioritize over our relationship with God is our idol. And Dr. Bill Mounts is going to make it very clear. If we spend any time on anything, if we spend more time on anything other than God, then that is probably an idol in our life, and it needs to be cast out. Good week this week. I hope you enjoy it. Week 11 of 52 Major Stories of the Bible. In this post, there's also going to be 3 discussion questions as well as a link to the sermon itself. I hope to see you next week for week 12 of 52 Major Stories of the Bible.